Once your document has gone through the signature process, what you want to do next is take it and you want to upload it into SharePoint. Two reasons. One, if you keep it in DocuSign, it's going to become increasingly difficult to find over time just because there's not a really good organizational method. The second reason is you don't want to store it on your computer because that's not secure and those documents have sensitive information. So that's why we want to get it out of DocuSign and off of your computer and into SharePoint, which is quite secure. So here I am in DocuSign. I'm in my completed folder and I'm going to double click on my document here. And this has already gone through the signature process. And up at the top of the page, there's a little icon. If I hover my mouse over it, it will say download. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to choose combined PDF because that will take all of the attachments and the cover form and the actual AFS. It's going to pull it all into one file. Depending upon your browser, it may automatically download. Mine puts it into another page in my browser and I need to take a second step. If I hover my mouse up above the document, I get this other menu. I'm going to choose download. And then I get to choose where I want to have this downloaded to. So I'll call this my email, support, AFS. And we're going to save it to my desktop. And I can see it was downloaded. And now I can close this tab. And I can close this tab. And I'm over here on my SharePoint site. This is just the NCOE employee site. Once you're logged into SharePoint, you're going to click on DocuSign and then Storage. Every department should only be able to see their own folder plus this prep folder called DocuSign Prep. The only reason you are seeing all of these is because I am logged in as an admin. So I'm going to double click on my department folder. And what I want to do now is upload my completed document. So I don't want to drag and drop. I actually want to use this upload feature because it's going to prompt us for some additional information. The first thing we need to do though is we need to choose the file. I know that I've got this on my desktop and I saved it as email support. I've clicked on that and I'm going to click on open. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK. The file is going to upload and then it's going to ask me for some additional information. So it wants a title. So I could be more specific in my title because this file name doesn't exactly share a lot of information. So I could say, this is Rob Walton's email support contract. Definitely more friendly than just the plain file name. It wants to know the DocuSign type, so I'm going to click on the menu and choose AFS, because that's what I have. And I'm going to change the fiscal year to 2016. And when I'm all done, I'm going to click on Check In. So when that happens, my contract is added. It's right here, email support. I have a more friendly title that shows up here. I've got a column that lists my DocuSign type. I've got the fiscal year listed and then some basic information about when it was modified and by who. And what's kind of neat is these column headers are sort features. And I can search by title also, or sort by title. And the same thing for DocuSign type. And it's also kind of handy to do a sort by modified because your most recent stuff then will show up at the top of your list. So once you've uploaded your document, the next thing you need to do is you need to get rid of that document from your computer. So if you downloaded it, check your downloads folder. If you downloaded it onto your desktop, make sure you get it off of your desktop. Once you've moved it to your trash, you need to actually empty your trash. Storing something in your trash means that if your computer is stolen, somebody could still open that up and access that file. So make sure you are emptying your trash.